Hey guys, let's take a look at kayak.com. So this is the place to go for flights, hotels, cars, deals, and vacations. I am most on it for flights and hotels. So I've got an example and I'm going to show you. So currently it's pointed at flights. I come down to the middle and I can type in where I'm going from. I'll say DFW and where I'm going to. You don't need to know the airport code. So for example, if I wanted to put in Miami, I started typing Miami, and then I have all of these choices. Miami, Florida, MIA, and it has an airplane next to it, so I know it is the airport. Okay, next step is, well, when do you want to go? So let's say July 3rd through July 8th. And it automatically brings me from one field to the next. It knows, hey, you've got to return. And the anytime is I can actually select a specific time, but you know what, there's only going to be so many planes. I mean, there are a limited amount of flights going out on a particular day, so I always put anytime. I want to see all my options possible. Things can change. So then I can also add, how many adults or children or seniors, and economy, premium. I just put economy. I don't worry, they're going to tell me if there's a better something, they can upsell me on something. That's it. Let's hit find flights. And this pop-up in the middle says I can create a price alert. If I'm wanting to keep abreast on the different prices on this trip from DFW to MIA, I can. Right now, I'm going to exit out. I'm going to exit out. There we go. Okay, I must have clicked something again. And that's okay, just did it again. No worries. So I have my results. Just like Google gives you results, Kayak is giving me results. And it's starting at American Airlines for $316. American, usually living in Dallas, American is a hub here, so it's going to come up. And as I scroll down, the price increases. And I can select any one of those. But what I really want to point your attention to in this particular video are the filters on the left side right here. So I can come over here to the left and say, I want it to take off definitely not at 5 a.m. So I'm going to move this later. And I can watch the time. No, still too early because that means I have to leave my house at 5 to get there at 6:30. So I'll say, anytime after noon for departure. And now on the return, again, if I have to be at the airport 2 hours before, oh no, I'm going to move that to a normal time. So imagine if you're not traveling for business, you want some normal times. I can continue on down and I can deselect first class options. That's not going to happen with my budget yet. I can also select airlines. So maybe you have a certain affinity towards American. That's where your frequent flyer miles are. So you know what? Just show me American. And I can deselect Delta. I can deselect United and US Airways. Right here is an option for more filters. I'm going to select that by clicking on it one time. And it gives me some more options. Again, being on the internet is really about options. So you can mess with as many as you want to, which is great, or you don't have to at all. So I can show red-eye overnight flights. No, not to Miami. I'll be all right. Show Wi-Fi flights only. That's all right. It's my one time to go offline. Then it has layover airport. So if there's a layover, how long do I want the layover to be? Perhaps I want to lay over in San Antonio so I can see my in-laws. I can say, you know what, let's make this, I want to look at the options that have 4-hour layover options so I can see them. And then I can also choose the type of jet I want to. Now, every time you deselect something, your options become more limited, just so you're aware. Most importantly, this is really the filter that I go to, is price. So I'm going from DFW to Miami, and I have price options from $316, that's a great rate, up to $2,400. I would say that's not a great rate. So I would move this guy, and I'm just holding down my mouse, and I'm moving this guy all the way over to, let's say, $430. Because I'm keeping in mind that I want a nonstop, it might cost me a little bit more in that $400 range as of right now. So that's why I'm going to keep that option all the way up to $430 and then just take a look. So if I scroll back up to the very top, everything that I've chosen on my filters is now appearing here. And the prices have changed because I've changed my takeoff times. I've changed my takeoff times from Miami. And if you want to move it again, you can just move this back, and then I get more options. So that's a quick intro into the filters on Kayak. More Kayak videos to come. Hey you, where are you going? Stick around for another video. Left or right? Left or right? Hey, don't forget to subscribe.